Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yesharala that rule well, and salutations to you, Akim, out in the highways and the byways, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. To you, brothers, we say Shalom. This is the brother Shakal.
The brother Rapaya.
Coming at you again with another lesson. Out here from the GMS Chicago camp. And just basically, there's something that was in our spirit, concerning the times to come. Hey man, we're gonna have to be moving differently, man. We won't be, the closer and closer we get to the day of the Lord, the crazier things are gonna get. So we're gonna have to be more wiser and circumspect in our surroundings and literally waste less time in doing unnecessary things. Because people are gonna start bugging out, man. Hey, the Lord has our back, but that doesn't mean we get to move out there foolishly, man. We still gotta use wisdom.
Right, this is Ephesians 5, chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
Right, the days are evil, and that's what we're in now, man. Especially right here in Chicago. You've been hearing about a lot of robbings, in the train station, on cars, on broad daylight. So as these things are increasing, we have to be, aware. I always look out, make sure we go from point A to point B.
Right, I remember the brother Mathatia saying that, when you have something to do, like you just mentioned, going to point A to point B, do that. Don't let anything distract you or take you off the path, you see? Keep it simple.
Yeah, like that, you're moving wisely, you're not out there just being foolish.
That's right.
That's why the Lord gave us this wisdom, man, so we can be able to know how to maneuver. You, your family, if you have a family.
Right. We gotta, to the best of our ability, Lord willing, survive. We gotta make it to the end. So we have to consider all these things, not just ourselves, but the body. All right. You have a family. Your children. Your household, basically. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take everything into consideration. And just like King David, he inquired of the Lord always. All right, before he made a move. So if you have that hasty spirit, that's something that you have to get rid of, man. And slow yourself down. Be slow to wrath. All right. Be quick to wisdom, to thought. Think things through before acting upon it.
God. Hey, this is Sirach 32:11. This is rise up betimes and be not the last, but get thee home without delay. Dare take thy pastime and do what thou wilt, but sin not by proud speech. So hey, everywhere you go, if you can leave early, hey, leave early. Once you're done doing business there, then hey, just just get out of there, and go back to your go back home, man. Like that, you avoid a lot of trouble, man. Because you went straight home, you could avoid it. You avoided, from something bad happening to you.
Yeah.
So when you get home, right there, you chill out. Right there, you get, drunk out of your mind or whatever you want. Obviously, as long as it's lawful, but not in the street, man. For example, even drinking, man. When we're out there drinking, it's not really wise for us to, especially now, go out there and just get pissed drunk. We're a lot more vulnerable when that happens. So now we have to be okay. Come to to understanding. We're like, this is the time we live in. I can't be caught out lacking like that, man. You know, this is the wisdom that we have to apply, man. You know, soon we're gonna have to be going in groups to go grocery shopping, to go anywhere. That's how crazy it's gonna get, man. You know, I always keep walk look over your shoulder, watch out for suspicious activities. You know.
Well, yeah, like the scripture we started, Ephesians. Be circumspect. That's keep your head on a swivel. All right. Always know and see what's around you, man. Your surroundings. Because these people will quickly react, man. All right, and even Satan, Satan could hop on these people. All right, seeing you when you're in your drink, so to speak. Like that's the example right now. All right, you don't want to be caught vulnerable out here. This 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8: be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And Esau is always out here, man. He is our adversary. He's always looking to devour us, man. That's in his heart. We know how he is. All right, but nonetheless, all these people, man, because hey, we turned away from iniquity. All right, we become a prey to the world. So we gotta apply wisdom in our everyday walk, man, and everything that we do. We got to be like King David, man. That's why these things are written. He's the example. He was wise in all his ways, man. The Lord was with him. You see? So sometimes we mess up, but these are lessons to learn from, so that we could get better, man. That's why we have to acknowledge our fuck ups, all right, and take the correction, so that we could grow. Because the days are only growing evil, more and more evil, more and more wicked. And like you made a great point about doing grocery shopping, doing anything in groups. Hey, these people out here have nothing to lose out here. And hey man, they're gonna be moving in groups. You gotta think like these evil people, man.
Hey,
right?
Well, there was a news report. And basically, one of the right here in Chinatown, right there in the red line in the train station, one of they interviewed the guys like, yeah, it's scary that we're hearing about all these robberies. It's better to start moving in groups. So that's why. So how much more us? Soon it's gonna be like that, man. We can't just be out here by ourselves, man. People are gonna try to start doing weird shit, and we don't want to get caught lacking, man.
Right, and it also goes to the Lord, because we got to make sure that we ourselves are on point with the Lord, and doing His will, His work. You see, because when our ways please the Lord, He makes His enemies be at peace with us. He makes the enemies be at peace with us, man. So consider that as well. You see, because the Lord's in control of all flesh. All right, the time is coming as well in 2nd Ezra where that we're going to have abundance and be merry, and the heathen will be able to do nothing against us. We're getting to that point, you know what I'm saying? But during this walk, we got to stay circumspect, all right? And it's better to be in groups. It's better to be around brothers, man, all right? Don't have that lone wolf spirit on you if you do, all right? This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 27, verse 12. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding. You see?
Hey, so as soon as you walk out, you're among the indiscreet.
Yep.
As soon as you're out there in the world doing whatever, you're among the indiscreet. So hey, observe the time. Make sure you're in and out. Just whatever business you got there, do it, and then out.
That's right.
There's a lot of times where myself and brethren were in certain situations, or we were in certain locations, and then we left, and literally not too long after we left, something tragic happened. You see? So
Right.
when we move like that, we avoid things like that, man.
And we've seen it at camp as well. Right after camp, we handle camp business and disperse, you know. And then we hear about it later, you know, something popped off right at that location or near there. You see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 22:3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." You see? So, hey, us being prudent, hey, then we see the evil. We see why, because the scripture tells us, you know, this is gonna happen in these times, and it's only gonna get worse. You know, so we know what's gonna happen. So now that we're seeing it, what are we doing? Hey, we're hiding ourselves. How? Through these words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Right, and dwelling in the secret place of the living power, the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, this word, man. All right, the covering of the Lord Himself. You see?
Right. Hey, you going home without delay instead of stopping somewhere where you have no business.
Right.
You know. That you're right there. You're hiding yourself from that evil. Because now because you did that, something bad happened in that location and you weren't part of it. You see? That's how we hide ourselves, man. So we gotta start applying these things more and just be more aware.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so hey, you know, just something that was in our spirit, you know, and you know, like the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold, and you know, and it's only gonna get worse. So, you know, we just gotta stay vigilant. You know, stay on our P's and Q's when we're out. You know, random suspicious activity. You know, people getting too close. You know, look out for all that, man, because these people are gonna probably start getting weird, man.
Yep.
You know, and ultimately pray and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, because that's where we get the salvation. We can be as prudent as we want. The Lord wants us dead. We're gonna be dead.
Right.
You know, so keep that fear.
Right, because when these people lose it, when they have nothing to lose, they're gonna lose it. So, yeah, and they're approaching that time. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna start bugging out heavy. The love of the love of many is waxing cold, man. All right, these times are approaching very soon.
Yeah. Hey, so with that, hopefully everyone will edified. We're gonna end it by giving up praise and glory
To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yeshua that are well, and salutations to Yakim out in the highways and the byways, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity.
Shalom
and
Abba Ball.